please don't wake me from this.
What's up, legends? LGG Alden here. Today I'm back in Devil's Bluff, and I'm going to be making you guys a beginner's guide to this game. This game is very confusing the first couple times you try it, even maybe the first 10 times. It takes a lot of learning and a lot of getting used to how the game works and all that, but I figured maybe making some sort of a guide for you guys could help and make it a little less confusing. A really important thing to know about this game is proximity chat. Proximity chat means nearby based on how close you are to some people, you can hear them. So if somebody was nearby you, you can hear them, they can hear you, and depending on location and all that, audio, footsteps, anything, it's all based on distance to people and how you hear it. So that's a really important thing to know based on people finding you, devil finding you, hiding, and anything like that. Another thing that's important, make sure to read tips that appear on the screen. Now, sometimes you might be in a rush to do something and you don't want to read it, or you don't have the time when you're in the middle of the game. You can also go to settings/help and go to help, and it has the different things here, which I will actually be explaining a little more in depth for you guys, so you guys kind of understand it better than maybe what is kind of written there. So now that I'm in game, I'm going to show you guys some of the more control-wise stuff, GUI, explanation, all that. So, one of the main goals, as you can see in the bottom corner, scavenger hunt progress. You are searching for items. Now, obviously it shows your next clue, and using that you can discover where it is based on keywords, things like that, and you have to find the objects. The first person or first team to complete the scavenger hunt wins the game. So, usually that's your main goal, is to do that as fast as you can. Another way to win the game is capture the devil. Now, the devil is anybody, and you have no idea who he is. You do not know. Basically, they are going to be sneaking around, hiding, trying to act as least suspicious as possible. So you have to work together, all that, and figure out who it is you are actually looking for. Because, as you can see in the top left corner, there is capture available. Now, capture available, basically that means you can capture the devil. But you have to be really sure on it, because you do take damage if you mess it up. So make sure you know who you're going after before you do it. So usually don't use it right away, don't waste it on it. Make sure you and maybe other people can agree on it before somebody tries it, anything like that. But in order to do that, you have to press either L or C, which, as you can see, if I was to do it, it's not going to show anything. Like, it would look like that. That's what it would look like, and you would do it on a person, any people that are alive and all that, and it would attempt to capture them. If they are the devil, you capture them, you win, and the devil loses, which is another way you can end the game. If you look around the game, you can see tons of little magnifying glasses with circles everywhere. Those things symbolize something you can investigate, interact with, anything like that. Now, you press X or K to interact. So if you press it, depending on the thing, as you can see, that activated spikes. There is plenty of things. Investigating can help you find secret doors, secret passageways, anything like that. It can activate traps, all of that. You can use that to your advantage. The next thing you can find with that is you can find hiding spots. If you interact, it'll say hide here. You're hiding in there, wherever it is, wherever you are hiding. Now, based on the proximity chat, anybody who gets near you can hear you talking. They can be like, oh, I hear a person, that means they're nearby. Where is this person hiding if I don't see them? The way you get people out is by using the attack. So J or Z. Now, you can smack the thing, the object, whatever they're hiding in, and it will knock that person out of their hiding spot. So that could be the devil, that could be anybody. That's how you would get somebody out of that spot. So occasionally you'll come across things that say, take a peep. These are peepholes. To go them, you just do the same thing as interacting, but using them, it'll allow you to look in certain locations. As you can see, I am here. Using the arrow keys, you can look around only in certain ones, depending on it. This one doesn't let me, but certain ones. Now, certain traps can be activated. As you can see, I'm able to activate these. It will give you the controls and all that, but certain ones allow you to activate it, and then you just press the same key to get out of it. So peepholes are really important because you can see people, and you can look through it, you can find them, all that. Another thing about hiding spots. So when you hide in one, there is the occasional solution where getting out of it doesn't take you in the same spot. it will put you into new areas, such as here. It will take you, if I was to go into the barrel, it would also do the same thing. It'll take me right out to here. So using different spots like that, it will take you to other locations. So that can be a way to get away, hide, anything. It'll get you to a further spot. So say you're investigating and you find a secret door. Now using that secret door, you can go down, but staying quiet is the key. If you were to hide in a secret doorway, people can still hear you if they're nearby. So you have to stay quiet if you're going to try to stay hidden. A really important thing to know, now anywhere in the map there are plenty of holes in the floor, things, there can be random trapdoors, all of that. Now falling down them, it can get you away, it can get you to a further place in the mansion, anything, and that can be really useful. At the same time, as you can see when I fall down, you'll see you take damage. So making sure not to fall in those sometimes is a good thing, especially if you have low health. You're better off not trying that because you do not want to die. Pressing spacebar, you can run. As you can see, you keep running. Now, a downside to running is that you occasionally will slip and fall. Slipping and falling does not take any of the damage. As you can see, I fell right there. It just slows you, brings you to a stop, and it does not allow you to get up right away. So if you're running from the devil, running from other people, sometimes you got to be careful about it. Another way you can slip and fall in the game is puddles. There's different puddles, like for instance here I'm in the wine cellar. You can slip on wine puddles. There's areas where it's water, there's areas where it's green goo. But if you are to run on it, you will slip instantly, and that can slow you down also. So you have to be very careful about moving fast, because the faster you move, the more likely you are to fall. Another good way to get away, so if you're being chased, followed, and you want to get away from somebody and know that you're not going to have to deal with them, is coming to this evil laboratory. There are teleporters. Using the teleporter will take you to a random location every time. Every person, random location. When you die in the game, guys, there is a little countdown. It's usually about 80 seconds maybe. I don't know for sure. It could vary, but when you die, you have a countdown. Whether that be dying from falling, dying from the devil, anything around that, you will get a little plus sign over your name. As you can see, some of the players over there on the top of the screen there, it shows that they have a plus sign. That means that person can be revived. If you find that person, you can revive them, and you can help them back up, and they'll be back on their way. So guys, that's pretty much the majority of what to know about the game. I know I probably didn't explain it too amazing, too well, but I did my best. Hopefully anybody who's new, beginner, all of that, hopefully this did help you. I believe I went over pretty much everything that you would need to know in the beginning. Over time, you learn more strategy, you learn new ways, better ways to tell who people are, whether to trust them or not. That is the main thing though. Make sure you know who to trust, who not to trust. Learn it, figure it out. Don't trust people on the spot, because they could be the devil, they could be tricking you, anybody could trick you, you never know. Remember guys, settings and help, if you go to the help, that will pretty much have a good amount of the things, not everything, but control wise, it'll teach you things, what some of it has to do with it, and all of that. So use that if there's anything that you're confused about during the game, or if it gives you a tip during the game, make sure to read it, unless you can't, but it's a good idea too. Hopefully this video helped you guys. If it did, like, subscribe, really appreciate when you guys do. I do plan to make more videos on Devil's Bluff, more gameplay specific videos. I have been getting a lot better at the game, figuring out more, and it's a lot of fun guys. But I'll have a link in the description below if you guys want to get it yourself. I believe it's on sale still, maybe around $10 or so. Get it while it's on sale, it's a good idea. Fun game, amazing game. Thanks guys for watching, remember to be a legend, and I'll see you all next time. One last thing, if there's anything I missed, anything you think that other people should know that I didn't put in this, comment it below so they can know. Thanks guys.